While those persons who ruined your life and ruined many other lives will continue to sleep in peace and contentment. And pray to God that you're not Uriah. And I know some of you heard me talk this story about Uriah. Pray to God that you're not Uriah, because David will come along and screw your wife, get her pregnant, get you drunk, and then kill you. And even God will declare that David is a man after his own heart. But God has no word, no good word for Uriah, who only wanted to do right, only wanted to be loyal and dedicated to his people, who only wanted to live. So while David gets to live on and gets to marry Uriah's wife and gets to name a son from Uriah's wife to succeed him on the throne, Uriah, who was put to the front of the battle to be shot by an arrow from David's enemies in a blatant murder plot orchestrated by David himself, is only mentioned because he is a character in David's story. Many days I quote David, because Uriah doesn't get to give us anything to quote. Many days I quote David. But even as I'm quoting David, I'm feeling like Uriah as I watch my enemies prosper. I watch them continue to do well. I watch them continue to be in good health. I watch them to continue to elevate. I watch them to continue to grow. And this all while they continue to perpetrate the same evil, wicked things that they have been perpetrating. It's like, and even David at some point got frustrated and he said, God, when are you going to deal with the wicked? When are you going to deal with them? Why is it that I am here doing what I'm supposed to do? And so maybe all of this caused David to end up being wicked himself, because he was doing what he was supposed to do, but the enemies were prospering while he was doing good. So when he started to do bad, he went really bad. He take the whole man wife and killed the man. And sometimes you got to wonder if life is designed in such a way that God allows you to be pushed to the very edge. Is it why should you have to go through that in order to elevate yourself? And why do you have to do bad things to be God's chosen, to be the one after his own heart? You understand what I'm saying to you? Why do you have to be pushed to that breaking point? Because that don't make sense to me. And you got it right there. It's not a good feeling when you're watching your enemies elevate. When you're watching the people who destroying people elevate, when you doing good and the people, but you ain't prospering, but the wicked prospering, they going up. That's not a good feeling to watch that. And it's also confirmation. It's almost confirmation that fairy tales are not real. Fairy tales where good people win are not real. They're not real life. In real life, good people don't win. In real life, good people don't. They might last for a little while, but the people who always shining and always at the top, they're evil people. And you know it because you're seeing it. And so while you trying to hang on by a thread, they living in peace and safety and living good and in comfort. They're in a warm house with a heater and everything good, and you laying down doing good, but you got a holy blanket.